And this is where they sleep. That's the sleeping arrangement. And there's some wood there. And this is it. And she's cooking something. Is that chicken? Chicken feet.
Oui.
Yeah, actually chicken feet she's cooking. And there's some bread here. And that's the lady cooking. Wow. Life really is astonishing here. And that's the main lady whose house it is. Guys, as you know, I'm in Haiti. I have my guide with me, and that's the place Sanssouci. So if you do happen to be in Haiti, I was stayed in Cap-Haitian. Absolutely amazing place. What do I really think about this place? People say it's dangerous and all the rest of it. I loved it. I've had zero issues, to be honest with you. Prices, everything is ridiculously expensive. If you are a tourist or something like that, people will quote you ridiculous prices. What I've noticed is that in the place to take your taxi, they give you $50, but they from the town go to my hotel it was $2. To come here, I got a motor taxi, which is faster because the traffic is ridiculous. It just feels like back in Africa. The traffic is absolutely horrendous. So I chose the motor taxi to come here, which took about 30-45 minutes to come here. I had a deal to come and go for $20, which was fantastic. Usually if you come here with a guide, it's $160. They quote you. Don't believe anything, just take a local taxi. And it's the good thing is people say Haiti is dangerous, Haiti is this, Haiti is that. No, I don't believe in any of that. It really isn't. Yes, Haiti is dangerous. If you go to Port-au-Prince, it isn't. That's the main entrance of this palace. It was built by Mr. King Henry Christophe from the island Grenada. So he was British, and that's what he built. And apparently he killed himself over here. I'll give you a quick tour of this place. I'm not going to go into too much details. Of course, you can Google that. But I just want to show you how beautiful this place is. And this is the two places. This one and the Citadel. From here you go. You need to visit these two. One really interesting fact about this place. Palace behind me. And there's a tree here, 300 years old. So at the time, it's called Kai meat tree. At the time when you did something wrong, it's also called the justice tree. So if you did something wrong, this is where they will actually, on this branch, they will actually hang you till death. So there's quite a lot of history here. Fantastic place. My guide just informed me that there is no foreigners been here for quite a long time because of the political situation. But I've spoken to so many people and everyone has told me the same thing. It's only dangerous in Port-au-Prince. That doesn't mean that the whole Haiti is dangerous. You can perfectly come here. There's no issues. And Cap-Haitian, and I was walking around in Cap-Haitian yesterday evening. No issues. People are really humble. Everybody smiles at you and it's all perfectly okay. What an astonishing peaceful place. I mean, you go all around the city and it's absolute chaos, and then you come to this place. I have to say, like, I've been blown away by absolute sheer beauty of this place. I mean, as you probably know that I'm into these abandoned places, and this was the main reason to come to Haiti for me. And now I'm gonna go to the Citadel, which is on the other side, which is about 10 minutes motorbike from here. But my God, this place is astonishing. So this was apparently the music room. That was the dining room. Here, this was the kitchen, as you can see on this corner. And then you have the room, which takes you to the king's palace, which is the king's room was right behind this room. The king himself used to be next to the ballroom. So this was like the big main ballroom, and this was the king's private room where he used to sleep, and he killed himself over here. Just simply the view is, worth coming here for. Even if you didn't see any history or anything else, just the view is fantastic. And then you can see over there a little Roman kind of place, but that was actually a burial ground for rich people. It's So this is the Sansui Palace. Okay, so from journey from the palace all the way to Citadel is it's difficult. On a bike it took me about 15 minutes, but it's intense. It's steep road up the hill. Once you do arrive up, you see all these people trying to hassle you for a horse, which can take you up, but it's don't bother. It's 10 minutes walk up. I managed to buy this hat for $2. Apparently, it starts with $20 and they sell it to you for $2. I guess my guide has just arrived, so I'll just make my way up. I have to say, this journey actually does open your mind. When you see the ridiculous amount of poverty, it's quite heartbreaking, to be honest. Looking at people living in the circumstances it's like wow. And you know what defines Haiti for me is the resilience of people, regardless of the circumstances and the money. Yes, it's poverty and everything else, but I noticed so much resiliency. That's the journey you have to take to go up. And you see people just washing outside, and it really breaks your heart. There's a professional band playing here we didn't know about. I mean, my God, it's 50,000 cannonballs at this place. Somebody is coming to open the main doors for us while I just walked at the back of the castle. A citadel. Apparently it's been used with high amount of interest with British, French and Spanish, sorry. Everyone is being really interested in this place, and you can read about the history. I'm not gonna give you a history lesson here, but wow. What, you're scared to come here? Come here, no? he's super scared to come to the edge. He thinks it's really dangerous. Come here, it's okay. Why? We can't speak a word of each other's language, to be honest. After quite a bit of waiting, we managed to get inside the citadel. It was never really used, but my God, it's an astonishingly beautiful place to visit. These cannons, as I showed you the balls outside, the small balls are used in these cannons to shoot long distance, and there are little cannons to shoot short distance. But now I'm inside the citadel, and it is just, look at it. So this is one part of the citadel. I really love the color of the walls due to the aging process. So we go up. So I'm at the roof. This is what they use to catch the water, the rainwater basically. But to be honest, if you are just going to come here just for these two places, it's worth it, to be honest. Just look at the view from here. Even when it's not cloudy, Cap-Haitian you can see in the distance over there. But yeah, some more inside the... So you have this thing over here where you put 10 cannonballs in it together, and you put fire here. That's where you put fire, and all 10 go together one by one. Wow. So these are the little cannons for shooting short distance. And there we are on the roof of the citadel. So I was thinking, what's happened? These are all live cannonballs, and only a cannon can shoot a cannonball. I was hoping that I could just pick one up and throw it, and hopefully it's gonna explode, but doesn't really work like that. You need a cannon to shoot a cannonball. So here are once again inside guard posts, a billiard room, and a hospital on the side, and more places for cannonballs. Apparently all the windows are designed for cannonballs, to shoot cannonballs. To be honest, if you're not interested in the castle or the citadel, then just come here for the views. Just like, oh my God, wow. And the peace Really cool place to meditate. So, one more interesting thing, the place to keep gunpowder, it eventually actually blew up, and the main guy actually died, but that's the roof. Okay, so I managed to come where the guide have said don't go. I was like, okay, whatever, we're just gonna go anyway. But that's the place where the thing actually blew up. It says don't go inside, and that's exactly where I'm gonna go to see what the fuss is all about. Oh my god, super slippery the stairs are. Apparently this is the back of the castle. You're not allowed to be, because the roof can collapse anytime and all the rest of it. So you got an inside knowledge now. Door which is apparently closed. No, it is closed. Once again, the back of the castle where you're not supposed to go for sure, because this is a gunpowder factory. It blew up before. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. But my god, these people are obsessed with gunpowder and the cannon and the cannonballs. He's really scared. Come. That's my driver. If you need his telephone number, I will add it so you can use him. He's rather decent price. Wow. Quite clearly says do not go here. Look. It says danger. Do not enter. This is what blew up actually. And I am actually going to enter. Wow. So once again, the areas we are not supposed to be at. And let me show you the most important cannon. This was the British cannon, which was given to the Mr. Henry as a present. So it's got all the logos and slogans and everything.
You can move like this.
And that's how you move the cannon.
This is original.
You put the cannon on the top, you have this. Okay, the wheels underneath. Actually, wheels move it. Fantastic. Oh, this looks like an original. So this is also a bronze?
Yeah, this is the bronze cannon.
The bronze cannon.
This is in British cannon.
Okay, the British bronze cannons. Wow. And this thing just goes on and on and on and
This
on.
is a Spanish.
That's a Spanish cannon. Wow. This just doesn't fail to amuse me, at least. Okay. So this is a jaw bridge, which you operate from here. The pulley is 2 pulleys. Use that to drop the gate, and then you pull it back up. So that's the reservoir. For all the water you catch on the roof, you store it here for the usage. But my god, the endless beauty of this place is just mind-blowing. So this is the main entrance to the Citadel. There's only 2 entrances, this one and the one on the other side we entered from. And that's the small cannon. And these guys are just chilling here on the view of the Citadel. One piece of advice I will give you is don't take a guide. They just rush you. They just want you to go quick and all that. I really wanted to take my time, which I've just told them to go, and I'm just gonna take it slowly. And it's like an hour walk from here. It's quite intense in the sun. So my trusty driver is with me, and we have an astonishing view behind us. On my way down from the mountain, just came across this goat, and her babies are super cute. Especially the way they run is really cute. The one on the right is really mischievous, and you can see how he's messing around. Okay, so managed to run and catch one of this, and he's super cute. His mom is calling him, but he's absolutely super cute. Don't worry, I will let you go. It's okay, relax. We have a local band here. You have to dance. Yeah, that's right, huh? Managed to get permission to see one inside one of the houses. So let me just show you what poverty actually really feels like. Hola. Is this your home? Where do you sleep? She's cooking. What are you cooking? She's cooking something. And this is where they sleep. That's the sleeping arrangement. And there's some wood there. And this is it. And she's cooking something. Is that chicken? Chicken feet.
Oui.
Yeah, actually chicken feet she's cooking. And there's some bread here. And that's the lady cooking. Wow. Life really is astonishing here. And that's the main lady whose house it is. On another less depressing note, I managed to buy this thing. It's called bonbon, yeah? Bonbon. And open it. It's like
Juke.
it's called chook.
Juke.
Juke, yeah. And I'll just try and open it. And looks like a piece of, I don't know, cheese. But it's really, really delicious, to be honest. I picked up 2 bags and I just paid for $1. I have no idea how much it's supposed to be. Probably a lot less than that. But people are really, really poor. And you can see that. And this is one of the very few places you can actually come safely and actually see poverty firsthand. And if you feel like helping, this is what you can do. Help firsthand with your own hands. I don't believe in giving money to anybody. If I'm going to do something, I can do it myself and I go there and actually help. And this is the people who actually, at the far end of it, these are the people who actually deserve it, you know?
Give me my money
What money?
for picture. Give me my money for picture.
So she wants money for picture. Can I see inside your house?
See?
Let's go and see inside another. This is an upgraded version actually. This one is pretty cool. So let me go inside actually. It's dark. Can't see anything. But to be honest with you, it's not that bad. She's got a bed. She's got an upgraded version. And she has another bed here. Something super local to try. What is it called? What's the name again?
Cassava peanuts.
Cassava with peanut butter on top. Oh yes, you got to try that. Thank you. One thing I know that these guys are really good at, they are gambling. They love gambling. Apparently, I have no idea what this place is. Looks similar to this. And I can't ask him what it is because he only speaks French. I can't understand him. But the place is right behind me. You make sense of it yourself. Something to do with it. A battle of 1803. So apparently this is a very important place. Supposed to be. Hello. Hi. And yeah. Just on the side of the road. I'm completely full of dust. Okay, so I have just managed to meet Miss Haiti over here. And her name is Bawaha, and she's going to Egypt to represent Haiti, and that's her flag. And she looks.
Hi everyone.
Hello. So she's really beautiful, as you can see.
Thank you.
She looks super gorgeous. And we just come across on the park as it is. She's making a video here and she's going to represent Haiti. And now she's in my vlog as well. But this is that famous traffic I was telling you about. It is absolute nightmare. Non-stop continuous traffic everywhere. In order to actually make money, you don't need too much. You just need imagination and a little bit of creativity. Simple orange juice, simple business. There you go. And you get the fresh orange. You just need a little bit of brain and a little bit of creativity. You know, one thing is really surprising in Cap-Haitian is that I have not come across a single white person. Every single person is from African origin, but I haven't seen a single mixed race or white person at all. And now I'm going back to the airport, and as you can see, I've extensively walked around, traveled around Cap-Haitian. Other than the people who were staying in my hotel, the owner of the hotel, nobody else. And the owner was even from Honduras. But as you can see quite clearly, my flight leaves in 1 hour and I'm still stuck in traffic and I'm on the bike. The car's got no trunk. So it's absolute madness all around. Okay, before coming to Haiti, I was really nervous because every single person I came across in Dominican Republic told me, don't go there, you're gonna get kidnapped and you're gonna die, blah, 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 blah. But to be honest, coming here was the best decision I made. I'm right now at the Cap-Haitian airport. I'm due to fly from here to Port-au-Prince, which is supposed to be really dangerous. Here, it's not dangerous at all. A word of advice from me would be, make sure you bring dollars, again, in change. $1, $5 is very important. 100 Cap-Haitian is $1. So even without the Haitian money, you can get away with it just by paying with $1. What do I recommend? What do I think about this place? Emotionally heartbreaking, seeing so much poverty, and everything was really difficult, you know. It broke my heart to see people, especially children, suffering. But at the same time, I really loved the sense of society, the sense of community, how people come together and actually really just get together. And their resilience level is absolutely unbelievable. Another scale. People are really resilient. Everybody is doing their best they possibly can. Traffic is a nightmare, just like any African country. This is not like in Caribbean, it's like being in Africa. Traffic is madness, so you make sure you do not use the car. You have to use or motor taxi, you don't have a choice. And if you do need a safe motor taxi driver, the one I used, $1 million guy, and trust me, I've been to 90 countries, so I know what is safe, what is not. I could advise once I've met the person. It's really daunting coming from another country, not knowing what to expect. Finding reasonable people is very, very difficult. If you need to rent a car at the airport, there is 2 rent-a-car company. One is called New Look Rent-a-Car. One is called Avis. New Look actually works. I've seen it. I've seen their car where they store the cars. There was a lot of cars available and there was a lot of security. So at the airport, you got New Look, you got this one, and you got the Avis. That's the Inter-Caribbean anyway. That's just the airline. But you got Avis here as well. So I'm gonna take you to Port-au-Prince now. So that's the guy. What's your name?
Oslin.
Oslin.
Yeah.
So when you do land at the airport and you need money to change,
Yeah.
$1 is 100 Haitian per. Show me the money. Show me the money. Look. So he's already got the money,
Yeah.
ready to be changed anytime, immediately. The guy's been working here for 25 years. Authentic, original. Give you the right notes. So he's always at the airport. Just look for this guy,
Yes,
and you
every
can
day.
change the money. No, so it's time to fly Sunrise Airways. We have a little view of the Port-au-Prince coming up. Another note: there's a helicopter here with the United Nations Humanitarian Service, which is interesting to see. What could be more discouraging? Okay, I asked him a question. Is there anything good in Port-au-Prince to see? Give me the answer. What you told me before. Is there anything good or no?
Everything is not
What?
good.
It's not good. There's nothing to see in Port-au-Prince, yeah?
No, it's not good. Nothing.
And he recommend me don't walk in Port-au-Prince. It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
So, okay, perhaps take that advice. And I'm not planning on walking. I'm just here to take the next flight to Barbados. The COVID test situation. You need to come to the airport, go inside this bus, and have the COVID test done. It's quite easily possible. Okay, situation update. COVID test is the antigen is not accepted for most airlines. Even I know on the website it is accepted, but here people don't take it. So I'm gonna go to the town. There's a place called MedLab, and I'm gonna get my PCR test done over there, and then I'll fly in a couple of days. Test. You can do it in the airport for $85. If you need a PCR test, you need to come to this place called MedLab. It's in the town. The taxi to come here costs about $20 to come here. You have to pay $100 for PCR test. So just gonna do that and then see how it goes. But overall, the prices are actually written here. You can see behind me. So these are the prices in local currency. So 10,000 goods is $100. For antigen 6,000, which is $60 here. But if you do it at the airport, it's 85,000. So 8,500, which is $85 at the airport, $60 here for antigen. Haiti it is. Time to do the COVID test. PCR, $100. Not impressed. About to have the COVID test sorted out. Okay, so one thing regarding the PCR test, you need to go back to pick it up. And for me to go back, I had to pay $20 for a motor taxi. And it was ridiculously, there was so much traffic. And I was stuck in traffic for such a long time. It took me about a couple of hours to go back to MedLab and pick up the test, but here it is.